Hey beloveds, welcome to another episode of Around the World with Tarot. I'm your host, Tonya Gonzalez, and you and I will go through tarot and different adventures that I've had around the world. Either with clients or myself, tarot has helped me not only create a life that I love, but it's given me a complete new lifestyle. I'm much more happier, healthier, and wiser because of tarot. To me, tarot is a pocket Bible. It is a psychologist. It is a friend. It is a love. And so today I wanted to share with you really the story, the journey that I went around the world with tarot, honestly, and how it felt to really live out of a suitcase for, I want to say, about 6 years. I was following my journey going backwards a few days ago, and I said, oh my God, some of the places I don't even remember. So let's see what the tarot has in store for us today. So the first card I get is Judgment. And then the second card we get here is the Queen of Wands. So isn't that great, a way for me to tell the story? So I'll start with, living out of a suitcase. At first it seems so glamorous and exciting, to live in a hotel. But after living in Ukraine and living in a small little hotel room for a while, I wanted something expansive. And so I moved from there to a small apartment in Florida. However, Florida the energy I didn't connect well to, that South Florida energy. It was a lot of different things. And so I packed up my suitcases again and traveled on. And from there I went to, from Ukraine, from Florida, I went to California. I also didn't feel there. And the reason I love this Judgment card is because, isn't it true, when we're trying to find our, discover more of who we are, and many of us wish we could go and live out of our suitcases. I truly traveled around the world with only 2 suitcases. Every book I had, every piece of clothing, I had a winter wardrobe and a summer wardrobe, and I would switch them out in Chicago. And I just allowed myself to wander. And so many people kept asking me, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? And really what I was looking for was myself. And that's why I love that I got the Queen of Wands, because this story truly says what I just said, that, it was about finding my true self, finding my divine self. Because again, for so long of my life, I was looking for it out there. And again, tarot and its magical stories and psychological evaluations and archetype studies really allows us to know ourselves even better. So yes, I have risen, I feel like the Queen of Wands. And again, if I hadn't had that time, those 6 years of being homeless, of sometimes living in a small room, and oh my gosh, the stories of where I've lived, I could tell you, and I will be sharing more of those stories. But I could see myself I never saw myself as homeless. I just saw myself as traveling with 2 suitcases. But there was a time when I could not financially take care of myself. And so I was homeless. And so it's so great to see how I've risen as a queen, truly out of that poverty consciousness and into that prosperity consciousness. Isn't that where you want to go? Please take a peek at all of my offerings for this month and what's coming up soon. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Around the World with Tarot. And until next time, peace and blessings.